Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first stream of today. We're watching IDC versus Shiny players. Both teams have started already. We're watching Sandal. My name's Jack. I'm here with Avoid and also a broadcaster at Rank It. How you doing, Avoid?
I'm doing absolutely amazing. How are you doing today?
I'm doing splendid, my bro. I'm going to introduce the red team real quick because they did seem to try and pull that flag there. But on the red side, we do have IDC, which consists of Most, Zygic, Ollie, Unknown, Eden. And then on the opposite team, if you want to pronounce them, because I know I sure can't.
Oh, okay. It's going to be a very long day to pronounce that. What, the one with like the subject and all of that to pronounce
Yes,
that. Okay, so on Shiny we have Sajat. Okay. Wow. Net.
I got you. I got you if you want. And we got CJ 68, no 680 at Academia, Indifference, and Adrian. I believe that's how you pronounce them. I don't know. I might be butchering it though, but not as much as you.
I don't know about these guys just making our job 10 times harder than it should be.
Yeah, they sure are. Anyways, looks like a nice. Never mind. Most voices RSOD there was looking promising, but unfortunately for them, it didn't turn out well enough. But yeah, anyway, what do you think about this game? Think it's going to be an easy one for one of these teams? I know that IDC is probably the more favorite team out here, but
It's clearly obvious now. It's just IDC's game. Uh,
Yeah.
but I know you said let's don't get too
Get ourselves.
overconfident because
Yeah.
what can happen at the last moment? They can shiny players can win, but yeah, I don't know. What's your views on it?
Nah, I think IDC definitely have the stronger team here. We are seeing so many normal maps than what we have seen previously. Or I feel like I've not really been watching too much esports. So I've been playing like some weird ass maps like Molotov and Artificial. But we're going to be seeing Sandal, then Iran, and then Red Alert. So we've got some interesting map lineups here. We also got an interesting pool, but a bit of bad communication here. Viking OD and a Crusader OD going to be used. I also noticed that they're going to be playing with Crusader Scorpion. I know the inflict damage is quite a lot, but the locking isn't the greatest. Nice overdrive by CJ as well on the right side, but a lot of defense from the blue side.
It's definitely they really are on the defense. It's like they're having trouble of getting out the base. But Eden is going to be pulling here with Paladin. Nice OD from Unknown. But can Ollie cook up a recipe with three players on him? He's going to decide to use this good option. He should have taken out the airs, but leaving the airs slow would have definitely um, prevented the airs from using straight away. I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if he just got one more shot on that Eris, it would have been golden days for him. Looks like Unknown's gonna inflict damage on CJ. Ollie's gonna be able to re-pick up that flag and re-avene the situation. The Scorpion lock kind of locks in for him. It does inflict some damage, but not enough. He still has a repair which he uses there. Looks like the first capture, but an interesting first round. Took around 4 minutes and 40 seconds to get that first capture for a team which is a bit stronger. We got someone like Unknown who won top three in the last major, and also Ollie definitely progressing after coming back into esports after such a long time. I mean, it's quite interesting to see him play this good. I would say.
Yeah, I mean, um, Ollie has fairly improved a bit after seeing his gameplay, even in training, so it's fairly good. Um, but let's see what this round has to show. We can see Andre's gonna be using her for no one. Um,
Yeah.
but it must be Renke's IDs.
Bro,
Rankings, ODs, I don't know.
he
People
thinks I'm
normally
not
say avoid
commentating and
OD.
I can't react or something. But I'm
Yeah,
still here,
no.
huh?
It's like when I randomly pop in and say a little phrase to humble you guys, but you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
how it
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. The
Um,
so well-known Jack's cameos.
yeah. Nah, but also something interesting about this match for any of you viewers out there. This is the last game of qualifiers to go into the legend stage, where they guarantee themselves gladiator. The losers of this will get lucky seven, unfortunately. So there's quite a lot of teams up on the lineup here. We've got IDC, Amor, Trex, Emeralds, Shiny Players, and Potato Juniors, which still have time to prove themselves and get themselves into the legend stage where they can fight for obviously star top eight and also top three, top two, and top one. But with that being said, 3 minutes 20 seconds on the clock here. Blue side overdrives have been really shaky. Another OD box is dropping here. Most is getting hard focus from CJ. And a Viking OD coming in from Ollie where it's going to wipe out one player and get another one and possibly a third one.
Yeah, I mean, the situation awareness from Ollie using that OD is fairly good, to be honest. With only 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining, maybe another sort of potential attack could be proceeded here. Ollie's going to be using that Viking OD, going in for a massacre, quiet tags out the Viking, the Paladin, going in with Nitro, a bit risky, but he does have repair. Most could use through mid, but it's too late to use now.
Ollie just did not care that he didn't have any drops. He had the players to back him up there, but unfortunately, CJ with 100, he is gonna shut down that play for all of them. But that was looking so promising. I mean, um, No, Ollie's aim's probably good from a lot of FPS games. I don't know how that intervenes into tanky. I'd have to ask him one day. Um, but yeah, he's definitely doing good, focusing the overdrives and using good overdrives while saying that. We are going to be seeing Unknown be able to pull the flag, uses a grenade combo shot, but he does miss it, but is still pulling the flag, lands his second shot onto the indifference, and he's got to watch out because Crusader OD comes in, does clock Ollie, but doesn't clock Unknown. Unknown's getting ricochet bullets, but Mo's coming in with a big heal, and Adakamiya, Academia, sorry, does use a Viking OD, but doesn't catch anyone there. And with a overdrive box dropping, doesn't look at like Academia is able to take it. Ollie once again, focusing the overdrive box. And with 1 minute 20 seconds on the clock here, doubtful this team will be able to make a comeback from this. It looks like it's IDC's game in the bag here.
Yeah, most definitely. It is IDC's game in the bag. Uh, they're just playing it so much of a better game. They're going in for the pulls, good ODs from Ollie, and I can tell they're communicating really well. And I feel like, to be honest, shiny players are feeling the heat. They are pressured. They want to perform to the maximum potential, but going up against IDC is just a bit unstable for them right now to perform on that level to at least prevent themselves from getting lucky seven.
Yeah, exactly. Overdrive coming in here. One which Andre tried to use before, but didn't work too well. This time he did. His teammate wasn't able to get in there comfortably. Didn't have the support from right side. If right side was under control, they had full control. Um, then using that Aerosol D would have been a walk in the park for them. But unfortunately, IDC's focus was too impeccable and unpenetratable. But anyways, with that being said, 5 seconds on the clock here, and it looks like the first round will be going to IDC. Um, what are you giggling on about, bruv?
Did you see what Unknown did?
I saw the Crusader already, but I didn't. It didn't clock in my brain.
Yeah, you were just spinning around trolling him, and then he just did use the OD. You know, that's some psychological warfare there, just messing around your opponent just before the last few seconds.
Yeah, it's a bit peak, but hopefully it doesn't rattle them too much here. I mean, they did lose that round, not by a lot, but still, it wasn't easy for them. There was a lot of defense for shiny players, I have to say the least. Not looking too shiny at the end of the road for them.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting packed this much, you might as well just uninstall the game.
You heard it from a void, not from me, guys. Just saying. Wanna file a lawsuit, go up with him, but
It's true, though. But at the end of the day, it's about never giving up and just
Mm.
showing up every single day, no matter if it's a win or loss.
Look at him talking now, but there's a big chance he gets Lucky 7 just like shiny players.
hey,
Oh,
hey, hey. Well, don't
if I
jinx it
do,
for me, buddy.
oh, you're talking about Jack.
Yeah, no, he's talking about you, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, even if I do get lucky seven, I'm not too bothered because at the end of the day, that just means I need to work harder. Necessarily it might not just me be the individual that's the issue, but it just means I have to take my performance to a next level where I can have to carry um my team. So yeah, it's just is what it is, really.
Damn, nice work, bro. I mean, that was sentimental what you said, but you won't be saying it for much longer when we're on the battlefield. That's all I'm saying, bro. Anyways, bit of a rivalry here. Nah, I'm joking,
All
friendly.
right, Jack, I want to see you on
Friendly
the
banter,
battlefield,
friendly
Jack.
banter.
I want to see what recipe
I'm
you.
I'm gonna get benched. So you already know I am, so I'll allow it.
I mean, Chile's ODs was absolutely, I thought me and Rinke had Chile in our eyes after watching him play.
In a good way or a bad way or in a romantic
I
way or
mean, you can put Chile in the eyes and find out how it feels.
I don't I haven't even bothered to watch it back. Can't lie to you. But maybe one round, but that was it. Oh, it was the sandbox round. That's what it was.
I don't even remember if it was the sandbox.
Nah, I was on
But
the
he did have a
sandbox
good
round for it.
ADC.
Yeah. Anyways, we are in the second round here. The Crusader did manage to take that overdrive. He does drop down when OD box is dropping. It looks like Reading will be able to take it with an ease. Ooh, nearly a combo shot from Unknown, but does get taken out by the opposite Crusader. He's going to pull the flag here, going to be using OD as well, but going to be taken out here. But Reading going to be using a Eris OD, and it looking very promising here. No IDC players really in the map to contest this. Ollie's pushing left side with DP, and it does get taken out. Eden damaging indifference here. There is still 6 AT, but what will he be capable of doing with Ollie above him, only 1 HP? They got to watch out because their right side is looking a little bit peak here. I would say go the safe route just for the sake of it, which he does.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely going to shake Ollie up because Ollie really does have a massive ego when I'm playing with him, and any short outburst of like a loss of a flag against a team that he believes is bad, he will start playing bad. So let's see if it really shows in his gameplay now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. And so Eden, I don't know. I know Ollie from who was he playing with back in the day? I think it was Atto or someone. Um, There's one of those passionate players, I would say. Um, Bit like Matrix or whatnot. They get a bit heated if they lose. But I mean, it is a competitive scene at the end of the day, right?
yeah, it's competitive, but it's about controlling your emotional state, which is the most important thing. As soon as
Yeah, I mean,
emotions mix over, there's no logic to be presented without emotional stability.
but I mean, when you suck as much as we do, I mean, we can't really. There's no emotional at stake, right? We just know how it is. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's the thing, though. Like you find those players that you know that um, that that might be good in the sense that yeah, like what's we play strong, right? Or I don't even know if I can't even really say Ollie plays, but okay, let me just stop talking because the words might not come out properly. So yeah, I'm just not gonna say it.
That's all good. Feel good. I mean, we do focus on this match here. Eden's going to be activating Paladin Overdrive. His DA does run out. Oh, Unknown shockingly uses a really bad overdrive there and flips himself. Even laughing in chat. Moss is going to pull the flag here. No repair. Reading's going to deal some damage onto him. He's got to get some backup here. And looks like Unknown's not wanting to delete, but he eventually does because players are playing for score as well. But yeah, this is possibly going to be a return. I don't know, a bit of a shambles from them, especially when they're down. We didn't really mention that shiny players captured that flag, which is really good for them after losing that first round. But how long can they keep it up for? Is the real question.
Mm. Yeah, one flag capture against a team, it's just all it takes. All it takes.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Eden gonna be taking over this overdrive box as well. And you're right about that one capture. It could save the day for them, but if they play a bit too defensive here, then they might lose it in a split of a second if they all die all at once or some sort of colossal play gets played by the opponents. But I don't know. We'll see. Eden going to be activating his Paladin Overdrive anyways. It looks like the rest of the players are on the right side, and a load of grenades going to be thrown onto Eden, nearly making him flip.
Wow. I mean, Eden still has that full HP. Um, but to be honest, they don't really need to really push that much. They're doing enough for like they're actually annoying them at this point. I can literally hear Ollie's voice in their call right now, getting mad. So they're doing damage. They're just doing damage. They might not be doing crazy damage in the map, but mentally they're doing damage. They're doing good damage. So
I
yeah,
mean, what is this team? They both speak Russian. I know Ollie can speak Russian, but I'm not sure. I presume it's a Russian team on both sides.
yeah. They both speak Russian. I'm assuming as well.
Alrighty, but yeah, let's see. There's a lot of middle control from the blue side from IDC. Ollie's gonna take yet another overdrive. No, he doesn't. Nice from 680. Uh, gonna be using Crusader AD with the indifference. Gonna be picking it up. He could have even leave it for 680 actually, but
Mhm. Well, playing against this Scorpion is the most annoyingest thing. And this guy's the only guy that uses it, and it's no longer the meta, but he still uses it because players don't really know how to play around it, to be honest. Playing against a Scorpion, especially in Sandal, it used to be so OP as well. So,
I remember the days. I don't know. Like Railgun, I feel like you can easily do doubles on this map, especially. But yeah, I won't knock it. Scorpion is an overpowered turret, but uh, Railgun is one of those guns, especially on Crusader, I would like to optimize since it's basically a second overdrive, right? If you can land those combo shots, you can easily inflict a lot of damage, excuse me, and really change the play of the game.
yeah, I agree. I agree. It definitely has the potential, but these players, they don't want to play like Jack, they want to play random combos. So,
Yeah, it's a good point. Moss gonna be using middle here, but it's a little bit too late. Elijah gonna be using his Hunter AD, stunning, reading, overdrive boxes dropping. We're gonna have to see some more from the blue side. Moss can maybe use middle here for Eden and Unknown, but he does get taken out. But he does take the overdrive box regardless. Eden gonna be no repair, trying to pull middle, which isn't the greatest bet here, but he's not really got any other options, to be honest. They're fully deffing at this point.
yeah, I mean, that defense there, wow. 2 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. Can they really turn it around? Moss with an Eris OD, Oliver Viking OD, he's going to be planning to use that anytime soon. With a time pressure situation, he's pushing down on the right side. He could nade the Hunter and the Viking and then potentially use, but left is not looking too good for Moz at this current moment as Moz does get taken out. Mm,
Yeah, Ollie's going to be no repair too. Unknown has his overdrive. They maybe just need to fully play left. Moss and Unknown, Zajic and Eden. Just give up their right side. Try and pull that flag. Use their overdrives for attack and defense when they come back. But,
reading.
I mean, Reading has an overdrive. So does CJ and also Academia. So I don't know. It's going to be a bit peak, but an overdrive coming in from Moss. Academia is going to be activating. That's one shutdown. Ollie's going to be using on the opposite side. 1 minute 20 seconds still left. CJ has 100 OD. So does Reedon. And Ollie's pulling towards them at the end of the day. Going to get stunned. That was a bit of
Uh,
miscommunication there.
that was so messy, but it was a good try, anyways.
Very good
Oh, wow.
try. And even Reading activating that. God knows how they're losing to shiny players. I don't want to knock shiny players, but they're doing a really good job on defense on this map. But what will happen in the other maps? That's yet to find out.
Yeah.
I have to say, guys, like, hello, I'm still here, but
Hello.
IDC isn't it super underwhelming at how they play? Like, we saw an early capture
Yeah,
from shiny players, and they have just not reacted at all.
yeah. It's a bit unfortunate. I don't know. Like they've tried, but I feel like maybe IDC is just not able to communicate well on these attacks. Like we saw a lovely execution there from the left and right, especially with Ollie using his Viking OD. But if they said, "Look, there's one house, there's another one left side," he could have been like, "Okay, my mini map, no one middle. Let me just go mid." Normally, you don't want to pull middle, but in this situation, like it would have worked better, you know. Like no one's there to shoot you in your crosshairs.
It's true, but Jack, they don't know how to communicate. You have to coach these guys how to communicate, where to pull, and like maybe they're not communicating in Russian as well, even though they have the kind of the superior language in the terms of communicating. Whilst playing official matches, is just showing that there's definitely miscommunication. I just saying.
Yeah, true. I don't know, man. Kind of kind of a weird game to say the least here. Um and it'd be so I'm losing my voice, but it'd be very demoralizing, especially for a player like Unknown. Going from bronze to lucky seven is is a bit of a downgrade, that to say the least. I mean, that's a
That's
bit of a
not very
meme.
nice. What
That's a
about
meme in the making.
what about Shiny?
What about Shiny?
Isn't he on the team as well?
No, no, no. Eden is someone else. It's just Shiny's friend, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Or
Shiny
Shiny.
left. Mm.
Shiny, what? Is he not playing in one of these top tier teams right now?
Guess so. I thought he was playing in the team for
Uh,
Armor 3 or
no, he's
maybe.
playing in Chill Vibe, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he is. He's playing in Chill Vibe. It's Gleb Hell, Immortal Dow, Hot, Fail, which some of you may know better as Problema, Press F, and you. So I don't know, Chill Vibe definitely a top tier team. I mean, talking about top tier teams, we got a few of them actually. We got Lovesick, we got Chill Vibe, and I would say they're definitely the best two Russian teams as of now. Um, what else do we have? We then have, I would say, EN. The best one right now would be Pega. Um,
Mhm.
I don't know. After that, oh, Spirit as well. Excuse me. I don't know how I forgot about them.
Aren't they more Russian?
Yeah, they're Russian, but I mean, there's quite there's definitely four teams there, and then the other four teams. I think it's we're definitely gonna see what's gonna occur. Um, what's gonna occur here because I actually don't know. At the end of the day, it's gonna be an interesting one for top eight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It definitely is going to be a interesting one for top 8. And even mentioning that now, you were talking about that. It's just troublemakers. People saying troublemakers might get bronze. So it's like troublemakers getting bronze over best year's team. It's crazy.
Nah, yeah, Emeralds maybe won't touch the face of Gladiator against Potato Juniors. Heard
Um,
they've got some secretive players in their team.
I don't know about that, man. It's gonna be a very hard game in my opinion. Like it's just you, you guys just are just performing better than us at this current moment. I'm a very honest person, you know, and just how I generally assess and analyze and so you know it is what it is, really.
I think it'd be a fun game for both of us. I say, let's make a pact. Let's just not play. Let the big boys handle it and leave it up to Faith.
I guess so. What is there any big boy errors in my team?
Yeah,
Uh
well, I would say anyone is better than you, but that's my
it
take.
is
I'm
true,
joking.
actually. We got Khalid as well. Khalid on the RSC. Actually, yeah, Khalid plays RS and Lot did used to play RS as well.
Who's Khaled?
Uh, I don't know who that is actually. So, anyways, um,
How we lost.
I think
We
that was
lost.
Lelek.
We lost. Oh my days. Anyways, yeah. Overdrive is gonna be taken here by this Paladin. And it looks like they're gonna be playing Tesla Hopper here. Okay.
Tesla Hopper doing Diamond's tactic. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Um, but yeah, that both teams should be selfing in 3 seconds, so we should see a good round. Fingers crossed. It is right now. The score is 1-1. We saw in Sandal, Shiny players won the second round in Sandal, and the first round was won by IDC. So, anyways, off to a fairly decent start. We can see the Hunter on the left just playing patient here with his fire. But he's going to be getting bombarded by the Eris and the Tesla that should be upcoming here. Maybe we might see a ball here. Odie is also dropping right now in the middle bit of the map. Ollie could swoop in and get this Odie whilst Unknown is pulling here. So we gonna maybe see Ollie secure this Odie. Can Unknown capture this flag maybe?
It's quite a nice attack by IDC, I have to say. Most with a good spawn, focusing academic here. Repair kit saved for Unknown. Unknown is playing this really smartly, blocking reading here, knowing he will die, but just buying time here for most. And this is a beautiful capture by IDC. If they can get a capture though.
Yeah, most definitely.
Ooh,
And
not
it isn't going to be a capture. I know they ain't going to be too happy about that.
that
When a
hopper
hopper
man.
return, yeah. Trust, bro. When a hopper returns, you'll be so surprised how much people are screaming trainings, TKVs when that happens. They're like, how Hopper return? Because Hopper's so low, so everyone thinks, oh, Hopper's weak. Yes, it's weak, but if they come in strategically, then how do you think they're gonna return? And I'm like, how do you think a Hopper can return? Like, that's what I say to them in TKVs. These guys, oh yeah.
Yeah, they are crazy quick though, that's the problem.
So fast as a whole. It's just so fast. Um, but anyways, we can see the hopper going through mid again. Maybe he can potentially pull here. Ollie is watching in it, but he's gonna use Ollie. No way, Ollie get outplayed like that. Read the news. Nice, nice.
See CJ here with the use and take away that Hunter OD, nicely done. And Shiny Players is the more offensive and for the looks of it, the better team in this match. It's crazy to
Yeah,
say.
this is seeming like a long day. I didn't expect IDC to be struggling like this against shiny players, but here we are. In fact, Ollie was feeling confident as well that he would beat them. So the fact that it looks like they're struggling a little bit, it just goes to show that Ollie's predictions might not be right about beating them. EJ is going to be pulling the flag here. Doesn't have quite repair, but he's going to be using Hunter OD. He's going to drop 4 to Hopper, which is a good strategic play there. The Tesla does kill the Paladin. Nice nade from Zach there. I'm going to call him Zach. Makes sense.
6.5 minutes still going this one. Indifference here with Academic. This can be a nice attempt to get a first capture going. But look at Mose, he can use from an unexpected position. Hopper there dealing mega damage. That's the thing though, Tesla does a lot of damage. Um, but it's still very rare to see that combo being used here in this esport map.
Yeah. And another miscommunication here because look, he's using through mid. Yeah.
It's just not looking smooth for IDC. Every play is so difficult for them to set up, and communication mistakes like this, they should really be yeah, be fixed in TKVs.
It's true, it's true. And I have to be careful what I say because I might cook Ollie too much on stream. So, but yeah, I mean, right now we can see. I mean, exactly what you're mentioning. They should have cleaned these errors that they are creating right now before the official match. And yes, they were training, but I don't know what they were training for. Maybe training to see who can drive across the map without bumping into walls like how Ollie just did.
No
Little
idea.
go-kart map at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. I don't know. Also, I feel like with what you were saying, Ranke, their Crusader's playing a bit all over the place right now. He's pushed mid, knowing that if you see your minimap, there's someone to your right, which is probably going to be the Firebird, someone ahead of you. You can't do much unless you're trying to land a combo shot. Even then, it's not guaranteed, you know? I would say just play from afar, push the left side, and not keep pushing top right because that's what he's doing right now. And I think he's trying to pull the flag, but it, how like how evident is that going to work out for him? I mean, he's taking so much damage right now, missing shots, and it's not great for IDC.
I mean, they can name themselves IDC as much as they want, but at the end of the day, they will care when they get lucky seven.
That's a good one. I like that one. Reading. Oh, he didn't have an opportunity there. If he had someone to back him up. It's like Unknown's going to be pushing in along with Ollie here. Nice hunter spawn from CJ. CJ going to wipe out the flag carrier. Taking out Ollie as well. And Mose and Dijik on the left side here. I don't know. It's looking a bit like shambles. The Hopper going to be using and taking 1 HP. Oh, they're missing him at all costs. Oh, this is so good. But Unknown, they're able to land a final one on him. Or most, sorry. And Eden pulling middle here. Oh,
Nice
risky
shot from
OP.
Unknown.
Yeah, yeah. Then a triple kill.
And this is going to be the first flag capture in Iran. Wow, with only 3 minutes remaining, and I think Unknown could go for a use and take. It's going to be a bit risky as CJ's watching him through mid. Yeah, too risky. I guess his radar. I don't know.
His awareness isn't too great. I think it's very tunnel vision at this point. Overdrive coming in. Will it heal CJ? No, it doesn't. He does hit the bumps there a bit too much. Grenade coming in. Reedon's gonna just bombard into that grenade. Unknown once again trying to pull the flag. Seems like he's just going in for pushes at this point. Maybe that's the play for him. Maybe I was a bit too early to say that I was playing bad, but Ollie going to be using a Viking OD, wiping out two players. Nice return from the blue team, and he will be getting a second capture here. So IDC do lock in this round, and it seems like they're doing a lot better now since I've been back. So I don't know what kind of view do you put on them, rank A, but
It's just that I'm very negative and critical, and they
yeah,
can't
Must
really
have been
handle
some
the
sort of
pressure.
Dutch VD.
Yeah, the Dutch
no, yeah,
directness is just killing them. I can't
yeah,
help it.
yeah, 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 true. Seems like we got a little player in the map here as well. Um, Seems like he's mocking the gameplay. I don't know who that is, but safe to say that I'm sure the referees will be looking into it. He does get removed.
That is the most funniest thing I've ever seen on the cinema. Anyways, we can see Unknown pulling the flag here.
Ooh, what are you gonna be using here? Looks like to another player joined. It's your maid. I don't. No, he does join and leave for the red team. But Unknown gonna be capturing yet another flag here. Looks like all curtains are down for this team right now. And the current score is 2-1 after this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but IDC by winning that one round, they are securing the third map. So there's still loads of opportunities.
Yes, there is. There's still plenty. I think we'll see something occur we've never. Wait, what was this then? Oh yeah, we'll definitely see the other map possibly here, and I don't know how it will turn out. Obviously, you're saying that Tesla was really good, and I think it was all right, but it wasn't enough. I think he also might need to change it just to play normally. But it seems like the 680 plays a lot of different kind of combinations than other teams.
I guess so. He could be universal. One of those universal players.
Now it's next level universal, bro. That's like
Are we
that's
talking
multi
Lennox
universal.
universal?
Nah, I like
Oh.
universal. I see. Yes, yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
Um, don't know what was said there. I think they need to rejoin wrong sides or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or new map. I think it's new map. Can double check both.
New map.
Yeah, new map. So let's see. We're just gonna have to wait here for this new map, and then we'll go into the next game.
So how many wins do they need now? Ollie's team.
So
IDC.
IDC needs 2 more wins, I think. If I'm not mistaken, they need to
Yep.
win this map and the next one.
That's amazing, guys. You know why that's amazing?
You just want to get off scot-free, don't you?
Yes.
Right, big bash, I'm off, guys.
I
I, w-
literally, I just had to go and make up a coffee, bro.
I thought
Iced
you
coffee.
said I had to get my makeup on. I was like, yeah, it wouldn't knock me if
Whoa,
you did
whoa,
have to get your
whoa,
makeup on.
whoa,
Because
Jack,
you be looking a bit ugly, boy. No, I'm joking.
Jack, whoa.
Check is on another level today, man. I don't know what.
Yeah, I know, I know,
Bro,
I know.
he's gonna get gladiated. That's why he's happy, bro.
I came out and chose violence, my guy. Yeah,
This
the
is just the
beast is
mental games
awake.
that already are starting here.
For real, man. Listen, when Jack goes on map, I shouldn't even just join, man. It's at
Kitty,
this point, Jack can 1v5 my team. It's crazy.
Kitty got claws at the end of the day. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
But no,
Then
let's
maybe Ranke's coaching Jack or something. I don't know what's going on, guys.
not
Honestly.
with his Wasp Azida combination. No, thank you.
Oh, Ranke's Machina. Come on, guys.
The
To a degree. To a degree.
Mm-hmm.
only thing I know is how OBS works, and that's all.
Mm-hmm.
What
Mm-hmm.
do we do predictions on Twitch?
If I am on time, I do them, but I forgot today. So we
Oh,
can't check
very
in.
good.
Amen.
I will be curious about how many people voted for IDC indeed, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um,
I would have set them up. I completely forgot actually. But yeah. Anyways, no worries.
It's all right, guys. We know your predictions. Your predictions was shiny players would win.
Yes, that is it. Shiny players will win Gladiator
Star.
and ID. Yeah, Star. That
If
win.
shiny players
Uh,
get stars before Renke gets stars, I might as well uninstall the game.
That
Frankie doesn't need Star. He is one.
bro,
Wow.
EV. And
I'm dying from cringe. But
yes,
thank you.
you're welcome.
We need the map link in the. It's already here, so it will start very soon. But we need a map here, guys. We are waffling way too stupid.
Yeah, Come on, guys, start playing because we'll start losing our brain cells, and I mean, we've already lost quite a few of them.
Yeah, but
Or
that's just how tanky esports works, you know.
Yeah.
After a few seasons, you will just yeah, how can you say?
Bro's lost his words already. You see, he's
Yeah,
speechless, guys.
insanity is coming very quick. I'm getting scared.
Yeah.
I think Grenke might be the best Dutch player right now in the game.
I
Because
I don't
what's
want
his
to say
name?
something about a Dutch player base, but um,
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
lie to you. When Jumper was playing, he's actually from Belgium, I think.
Yeah, he is.
He does speak Dutch, but I would say they're close enough, right?
There was a
Close
Dutch
enough.
player that won a paint.
Yeah.
It was not me.
Who was that?
Our OG commentator.
OC commentator.
OG. No, not really OG.
Oh,
Casper.
Kai. Yeah,
No,
of course.
Casper.
Yeah.
Oh, Casper as
Did
well.
Kai win a
Casper.
paint
Oh
ever?
yeah.
Bro, Kai won Impulse.
I
Oh
won
yeah,
many
true.
paints.
True.
Yeah, Kai's won. Like Kai's been in esports like long.
Many
He was,
paints that
bro. He was like my idol, kind of smoky
Oh, in live
Hornet
format.
player in light format, bro. Like I love watching his videos, man. I don't
I
know what it
trained Kai
was.
actually in esports. You know that?
You what?
I trained Kai in esports.
Yeah, yeah. But you try to train
Big
me in
man.
XBBP. Look where that got me. I mean, I'm probably the worst XBBP player there is. It's either your teaching skills or my ability to learn. It's one of them.
Oh no. XBVP is slightly different. When it comes to light format, last death, last defense, bro, that yeah.
I can imagine
I
you
was
sitting on Last Death, open TikTok, and just let your team do everything. Yeah.
TikTok didn't exist then actually.
Yeah, well, you
Crazy
know what I
enough.
mean, like Instagram or YouTube, or yeah, you're looking at some sort of entertainment apart from the game.
One of those stupid real apps.
Yeah,
Short form
yeah, one of
content
the
consumer.
Nah, I was
yeah.
watching Lankmore play.
We don't talk about short form
Now,
content on Twitch. We are
yeah,
long form
Twitch.
here. Minimal 1
Yes,
hour.
I mean you can make clips, right?
Yeah, true, true.
Mm.
But you can't. Oh, you can scroll clips. You can even scroll streams on Twitch.
Oh my days, we got a tech pause, my.
We already had a tech
Okay.
pause. At least it felt like it.
Well, they're making us, they're making it hard for us. Anyways, I got a conversation for us. What do you reckon will be the top four teams this major? Where do you think each team is going to be placed? Who's going to win first, second, third, and then get fourth?
Lovely question, Jack.
Who wants to start it?
I'm going to be controversial and say Chill Vibe will win. I feel like
Hmm?
I don't know. I wouldn't disagree. I mean, they've definitely got some really good players. I
and
mean, we could probably,
I just like
yeah,
some spice, you know. Chill Vibe will win. Spirit will get
I thought,
silver because I would love a Chill Vibe for the Spirit final.
ooh,
Bronze will be from Lovestick. Not that I think that bronze will like Lovestick is not good, but
I was
hope
gonna be after him.
I just hope for a Spirit Chill Vibe final. And before will be Pepega.
Nah.
I,
Oh, well.
oh, okay, you go, avoid. Let me hear what you got to say then.
Well, what I gotta say is, I think, my opinion,
Let you
Pepega.
Yep,
eat first.
yep.
Sorry,
He's
guys.
gotta swallow. Come on, don't talk with your mouth full. Where's your manners?
Oh, sorry, guys. So the point I'm trying to make is, if Pepega trains hard and they continue to improve, they have a chance for champion. But in realistic terms, based on the conditions right now, I would say maybe True Vibe first, Pepega second, Spirit maybe third, um, uh, or no, actually, Lovesick third. Actually, what's Lovesick's team name now? think they changed
Lovesick,
it, right?
lovesick,
Lovesick.
lovesick.
Oh, they're still okay. They're still lovesick. So maybe lovesick third. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. So
I don't want to jinx it, but uh, don't get me wrong. Pure Vibe is a great team, but they got three Hunter players on their team. They got Gleb, they got Press F. No, four. They got Problema who played Hunter as well, and you. Um,
oh wait, you said chill vibe. Chill vibe is team pointers, right?
yeah. So I
Oh,
mean,
they're sorry, they're not getting champion. Whoa, they're not even gonna get second, bro. Maybe third.
I think they got a chance at second or third, possibly just because of their knowledge. They got a really good Viking, which is Immortal Dao. They got a top tier Paladin, which obviously after his ban, I'm not sure if he's played or not, but the consistency within the team, I'm sure, is still there. So he's gonna perform well on Hunter. Now it's more so on Paladin. Now it's more so who's going to be playing Eris and Crusader. Hell's played Eris in the past and Crusader. Obviously, Gleb possibly be playing Hunter, but you got you as well, who's been a really good hunter for Red Notice for multiple years, I think, at this point. And then you got someone like Problema and Press F on the sidelines. But I don't really know what their lineup is. But then you got Lovesick, where it's kind of a split of players which can play everything. You got Diamond who played for Chill Vibe on Viking, and he showed that he was capable of playing it. But in Lovesick, he's playing Paladin, I think. Force, which is just an unbeatable player within esports, along with Sheer. I mean, they could probably play any combo. Control, which can also play really well on Paladin and Eris. New, which
Yeah.
is an impeccable Crusader, along with their Viking Storm. And then Tosha, which plays Eris really well, and Hunter. So I don't know. I feel like Lovesick is probably one of the top tier teams. The only
Mm.
thing with them is I don't think many teams want to train them. I don't think people want to give them the advantage of getting trainings. The same goes for Chill Vibe. Um, and yeah, I think the only teams which probably will be getting the most training out of all of them is Spirit and Papega because they are top tier teams, but they've not got quite as much experience as Chill Vibe and Lovesick. And experience at the end of the day and awareness will get you the win.
It's true, it's true, it's true. And you know what? Now you mention all that, I want to take it back because I didn't quite completely know which team he was playing on Lovesick. I would actually rather say Lovesick maybe would get champion a strong fight between Pepega on champion. And then I would say, okay, so maybe Lovesick champion, Pepega second on silver, and third would be either. Third is gonna be hard though. It's gonna be hard to see who gets third. I think it's gonna be hard. Like it's probably gonna be chill vibe between Spirit or Troublemakers. They have a chance, but if they really, really improve, but I don't know. I don't know honestly. To be a safe option, I would say chill vibe third, and then fourth maybe Spirit um or Troublemakers. What do you think actually?
I don't know, man. I mean, listen, you got Spirit and Papega. They've played against each other before, and Papega's performance was really bad. They even said it themselves in VC. So if it does come down to Spirit and Papega, that's gonna be a map for redemption. Um, for the EN community, I hope Papega wins, but Spirit. I don't know. I feel like these Russian teams just always have the better communication and dedication, where EN teams always tend to waffle somehow. But Pega, they do have some good players, such as Aqua, which was Bond, who played for Diamonds, and other teams, or is it Red? I'm not sure uh, if Red or Aqua is Bond, but regardless who it is, they got some good players within that team, and also like Pega's pretty split out equally, like Lovesick, right? They got players for each combination, unlike Chill Vibe, which have just stacked up on a load of hunters for some reason.
Mhm.
But with that being said, the uh the what's it called? break is over, and we are in this fourth round.
Yep, I'll finish drinking my coffee and my my biscuit. I was just literally just
Yeah, on a break as well, yeah?
enjoying. Yeah, yeah. I was literally listening to everything you were saying, and it was
That's all
just
good.
When
quite
someone's
interesting perspective.
when someone is saying coffee and brisket, there's only one more British thing. One more
Yeah,
thing
tea.
more British, and that's tea and biscuit. But you're so British,
Hey,
avoid
yeah,
in a
he
good way,
replaced
though. In a good
the
way.
coffee for the tea so he could stay alert for the stream, which would have represent.
Yeah, yeah,
But
go. I'm not sure if you noticed, and I very at the beginning of the stream, I was sounding very tired, but now I just had the coffee. I just feel so much better now, much better. Yeah.
yeah, but no, you're definitely right to say that it will keep you alert, and especially for these players, it looks like one capture did come up early here. Um, Paul was trying to be attempted there from the blue side, but they did get taken out. Looks like Paladin is going to be coming in from Andre here. I don't know if they're still playing Hopper. Um, what has changed? I don't. Let me see. They do have Crusader now. Um, so yeah, no more Tesla. I feel like they definitely listen to what we've had to say, or to someone else maybe. But yeah, let's see.
Yeah, yeah, it happens. That's what happens when overconfidence kicks in. They always think, "Oh, let's just troll," you know. Yeah, trolling's always the downfall, and that's why I hate when players troll on my team. I hate it.
I mean, if you do us a favor, just don't show up on tomorrow, and that's
Oh,
already a good start.
yeah, I mean, if I do that, then it's guaranteed win for you guys. But
Ooh, talking about guaranteed win, what a lovely overdrive there. Nearly caught, wasn't enough for Unknown. He was only 1 HP, but did get healed by that Eris OD, and this will be the second capture. Two players coming in from the left here, Academia and also Andrea, but Unknown locking his overdrive onto both of them, missing a railgun shot on Andrea afterwards, but regardless, still inflicts a lot of damage, making him no repair.
yeah, I mean, did you see that OD for reading as well? It was absolutely beautiful. Did you see how much players it took out from reading when you used mid just then?
No, I did not actually. I was focusing on Dad with his Paladin OD on the left side along with Ollie.
Don't worry. I'm glad you didn't notice it because he didn't take out anyone. He took out no one.
Oh wow. It might be shout. Oh no, that Hunter OD. What was kind of like that?
Oh, like a waste. This guy used reading just used Ares OD through mid for nobody, and
Yeah, well,
it does seem like the Paladin self's a little too early, but he's just gonna pick up the flag and just resume his objective and capturing the flag. A bit of Lelek display there from himself in early like that. Like, why would he self? It's kind of that
what?
situation.
Lelek, why do you self?
For real, I don't know why he sells. But anyways, we can see Ollie pulling the flag right now. Academic on DP, Andre mid with Paladin getting absolutely burnt down from Zach or Zake. I don't know how to say this guy's name. Ooh, he literally just used Jack's OD when he was in Pepega. Crazy work.
Oh God, Jack OD is a legendary OD in any team.
In any team. But bro, you stopped playing Hunter. You started playing Cruise now. So yeah.
Universal thing. Mainly
Mm.
bench. I've always been main bench though.
You love the bench.
We got to warm up the bench. As long as the bench is warmed up, you know, it's all good.
With that being said though, Ranke will be stepping in for me, I believe. I need
Yep,
to
yep, yep.
dip, so have a good game, boys.
Yes,
All right, take care.
enjoy your dinner. So avoid what a game we have here. IDC is going to win this round, and I feel like IDC finally has broken shiny players in the last round.
Yeah, really, they did turn it around. I was being surprised with what was going on. Maybe they just weren't warmed up yet, IDC, and they just weren't playing comfortable. And they just shiny really must have shaken them off guard. Like even I called it in Sandor. As soon as they will capture one flag shiny against IDC, just watch how bad IDC will play. Because these players, I noticed when you're players, I find players when they play against weaker teams, you'll notice this one key thing that keeps happening over and over again. Players will get overconfident and they'll say this player's easy, this team's easy, and then they'll find out. And as soon as the opposing team, the easier team, captures the flag, they get mad because they're like, how do they capture the flag? Well, it doesn't matter if you're playing against a weaker team. Anything can happen. It doesn't mean you're invincible. Like it's like that's what it is ego that screws up their mind and they can't concentrate and play a good game. And that's why players lose against weaker teams. It's nothing to do with skill because the players have the skill. It's just the ego and the confidence that they have was always their downfall. But I'm glad that IDC's turned it around here and they just locked in and focused now. And they're actually playing a good game, which is quite nice to see. Mm.
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, I fully agree with you on that one. It's sometimes you have to you know not care about yourself, but only about the team, and that's quite difficult sometimes. But IDC is also just playing better on this map than they were on Sandal, and it's looking good for them. And to be honest, IDC is a team that shouldn't go home with a lucky seven. So it's good to see them securing it.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's it. As you're mentioning, Shiny didn't go away with nothing. You know, Lucky Seven's a nice paint, but not a paint that I would want. But it seems like I may potentially get it because of certain circumstances. Well, and it is what it is. I just have to say, you know what? I might just use that as motivation to push me in the right direction, and that is to improve. Uh, I just have to take full accountability and don't blame it on my team and just say, well, you know what? Maybe I could have played better and changed the tides. So,
Yep,
um, but few players are willing to do this. They just will blame other people, and yeah, not me though.
it's not a good look to be honest.
Only 1 minute 20 seconds remaining. We can see a lot of pressure being applied towards shiny players. Shiny players, they are gonna have to put some WD-40 on their metal because it does look like they're rusting away here, and the rust is really corroding down onto their mental well-being. As we can see, more flags are being pulled right now from IDC. IDC is really trolling them. They are actually going for accountable shiny players, and this is looking like we might see a standoff within the last 40 seconds. Nothing much a standoff can do here. You might as well just return the flag, drop the flag, and just return it, hand it back to them like good kids that they are. So rather than just trying to pull a flag here, it's just pointless.
Fully agree with you on that one, but I don't know. It doesn't matter here in the last 30 seconds. So I feel like the serious playing style is already gone, and that makes sense though. Let's bounce back on the third map, Red Alert, I believe, and it's IDC that starts with the red base. That's even more difficult for shiny players, but let's see how they will perform.
You gotta see how they perform, to be honest. We already saw nose. Okay, it's not even nose. Why do I keep calling him nose? It's Moss. I don't know why I keep calling him that. Hey, that map was fast. We just literally just got the link so fast.
Crazy. I'm kinda looking forward to the Legend stage, to be honest.
Yeah, I am too as well. Um, Hey, what did this guy say? Yarakov. Anyways, challenger stage looks absolutely pointless by 2025.
I don't
I
know
mean,
Yarakov. The problem is Yarakov, and that there are still teams, more teams than 16. So you need a challenger stage. But I agree that we have seen a lot of one-sided matches, and there's definitely a top 10 teams that is from high quality, and the rest is just less. Um, but by closing the format and only having 16 teams, it will never grow again as well. So that's why rankings is still important and showing rankings on stream as well. And that's why challenger stage is also important. You know, you have to keep this format as open as possible, in my opinion.
true, man. It's true.
Maybe people fully don't agree with me. And then I will
Let's
say,
see
your
what he's
opinion is
saying.
wrong. No joking.
I guess lag. Yep, sweet lag. I mean, to be honest, let's see what Yarakov has to say about it, to be honest. Yarakov is like an esports specialist. This guy, for some reason, he knows so much about esports. It just makes me wonder, is he like Vlad maybe on esports on a different
Alt account of Vlad.
old account of Vlad? Yeah, must be.
I have no idea.
This guy knows so much about esports, like which team won this, which team is doing well this RMR, which team did this. Like I don't know what he has his statistics. Maybe he has some like Excel spreadsheet or something.
I know. Just quick looking at the website maybe. But 2 out of 3 players at games has in round 4 has decided by not enough players. Yeah, that's a shame. I agree. That's just not a good look. Yeah, but the problem is by closing the format, you are guaranteed that it will not grow anymore. Because the growing of esports since this format, and we can see that has slowed down a lot. That's just a fact. Like, I'm just not going to sugarcoat it here. It has a lot less than it was. But by this format that opened it all up really boosted the popularity. And if you stop
We will
having it
see.
so open, it will never grow. And I think we have to be careful with things like that. You can have smaller tournaments and have a bigger group stage or something, you know, to quicker quickly filter out teams. But we should never close it up. I think an open format is really good.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. We still have a lot more potential to grow in esports, and there's always going to be that player that will join Tanky and that will have a massive ego and that will wanna show that they're the best. And how will they show they are the best? They will join esports, and we'll see more competitiveness. So there's always those players in matchmaking that say, "Oh, this player has this pain and this player got it this easy." Well, if they got it easy, come esports and find out if it's that easy. Then, you know. Uh, yeah. Anyways, that's what I mean. There's a lot of people with, that believe that they're the best, and they will always want to come to esports, no matter what, and especially to secure pay. It always works like this. So, mm, um, always unknown did try to pull that with 9 minutes 30 seconds remaining. Fair looks like he's on the map. Who did he switch out with? Uh,
Good question. Good question. I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, they had an Ares player playing. Oh, I think I
Unknown.
remember who it
Oh,
was.
Unknown is still there.
No, not
Mose.
unknown. It was Mose. Yeah,
Knows
Mose.
Mose.
Yeah, Mose.
Okay, this will be the last round if Shiny Players doesn't win. And the last round they won was the second round, so for them it's looking difficult, especially because they are in the red base, or they are in the blue base, and IDC is in red. IDC should definitely not let it slip up here, to be honest. Unknown already pulling a flag, and this already looks quite good here for IDC.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good, but Unknown's driver's license did expire at the last moment, so he's gonna have to get that renewed. Nice OD from Zach there, and Academic is gonna try go on the return with Nitro. Not something you see every day. I think that will definitely cost Shiny players, as Unknown is going to be pulling hair. Could go for drop off. CJ's coming in a little too late, damaging the Hunter, but that drop off is looking clean. Nope, it's looking messy, but it's still a drop off. That's going to be a first capture with only 7 minutes 45 seconds remaining.
Yep, IDC is doing the job right now. Shiny players, difficult situation for them. Still, we are seeing this guy on I don't know how to pronounce that name, but the Crusader playing with Scorpion, and I understand that combo very good on the Sandal map, but on this map I don't know. What Jack said earlier, you were losing out on the combo shots with Grenade and Railgun. Railgun has become a bit of a too overpowered turret in esports since Grenade, and it's a nice mechanic combo shots, but it's a very good mechanic as well, and it's a bit weird to see a team purposely not using that.
Yeah, you got to use everything, as you're mentioning, to your advantage. So it's really, really up for debate, to be honest. But Unknown is going to be. Oh no, no, no. But Ollie using hair, this might be something. Ollie's gonna maybe pull hair through mid. He does quite get naded by the nade, but he does got repair, so that is looking quite solid. CJ and Paladin, so he's gonna have to go for drop off, best scenario. Without repair, that's the smartest decision. And that is gonna be their second flag capture for IDC. I think they really got it in the bag here now. They've actually secured this win. Fairly comfortable to say that, to be honest. At this point, Shiny players, they are really, really bury themselves deep in loss, to be honest. Like, when you bury yourself in debt, you just constantly buy new things, and your debt just gets larger and larger. And then the interest rate, it gets bigger. So I think that's what's happening here for Shiny.
A nice quick economy session from Avoid. Watch out for credit card, guys. Indifference here, pulling a flag, and but I like the what is the English word for that?
What debt?
Let me Google it. Comparison.
Yeah. It's a fairly good comparison. Fairly good comparison. Oh, Unknown. That was very cheeky. I was a bit personal as well. And that's a female player that he absolutely did that to. So I don't know if he has any sort of conflict with her why he did that. But I hopefully she doesn't take that disrespect from Unknown. And she does use this Viking OD, which is academic. I would love to see her absolutely show off her Viking skills, even if it's only 4 minutes left.
Yeah, a capture will be very nice for shiny players. To be honest, they are out of captures for the last 2 rounds in a row, and they only made one capture this game. They won a round with one capture, but I don't know. I don't know. They should make a capture at least one more time. I feel like.
One more time. One more time. Let's see if they got it in the bag. There is 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining, guys. We can see sits AT and CJ on the right hand side, applying that pressure on Andre with good position in the middle bit of the map. They're quite struggling to crack the defense here. Andre should be focusing the Paladin and helping CJ out so they can push up on the right side. Someone did use her. I believe it's Academic.
I don't know. I missed it, but I hope not because only 2 kills. Um,
Yeah.
it's not looking
I
good for
think
bot
Renke, you're
lane.
gonna have to put a ring on her and then teach her how to play Viking.
Bro, I don't even know how to play Viking.
Yeah, but you know how to play esports, so you streamed like over 150 games, so you should know at least.
150?
Well, it's gonna get to that number. How much
Bro,
actually? Actually,
no, way more. 280.
200. Wow, guys. And Renke says that he's not good in esports.
No, I
At this
don't know how
point,
esports works, man. I have no idea. I watched it for more than 300 hours, but I don't know.
yeah, crazy. Almost 300 games watched. The amount of experience that is. Yeah,
But this major,
wow.
I will definitely stream the 300 game.
Yeah, 100%. I don't even know how much games I've actually streamed. I mean, actually commentated or actually watched. Actually, it's probably I've lost count. I haven't even been counting.
Hmm.
Mm,
That's a good question.
it's probably been more than 100. At least 100. At least 100.
I think so. I think so.
Uh,
You're here for about 1.5 hour a year. I want to say hours, but
yeah.
1.5 year, I guess, right?
Yes. So I joined in last year, April. I think I joined. So I think it's been like a year, or maybe March or April. I joined her.
Okay, okay,
Maybe earlier than that. I don't know, but it's definitely been a year. Definitely been a year.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, about 100 then, I guess.
I guess so.
Crazy.
There's 365 days in a year and so forth.
Yeah, one game every 3 days sounds pretty doable. Still a lot
Mm.
of hours being waffled here.
That is true. I haven't really been locked in that much, but Fair's gonna be using his Eris OD to heal Ollie on the way. Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. This guy is absolutely a machine, and he's gonna be capturing a flag. Wow, at this point, anyone who was hating on Ollie, Ollie's gonna have that ego and he's gonna be talking his stuff. Today in TKVs, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm the best Viking player, guys. I'm the best Viking player."
I hear a bit of personal frustration.
Not personal frustration. That's
Yeah,
just how Ollie is.
yeah.
He's
Okay.
gonna say, he's gonna be like, "Oh, like you use bad OD or you're molting on map." These are players behave when they win games. They behave just like this. They feel like, oh, okay, I won this game. I carried this team to this, and they'll start trying to school you and say, oh, you're the one that's molting on map or guys push or this and that. Yeah,
Crazy.
I guess this is it really, and it's over pretty much, and that's just how it's gonna be.
Exactly. That's the end of the tournament for shiny players. Getting home with lucky 7, and I have to say, maybe they don't agree with me, but for their skill level, getting a paint that is kind of easy to get though. But getting a paint is already quite nice, and they played consistent in the major, so major rankings. I mean, so if you play consistent but can't consistently better, there's loads of opportunities for you in the next seasons of esports. And for IDC, they nearly got shamed. At least I thought so after round two. But for them to get to legend stage, it was way too difficult for them. It should be way easier for a name like IDC. But they still made it, and that's the good thing. And at the end of the tournament, people will forget. about the challenger stage and only think about legends and champions. So it's good that they are not out of the tournament. Yeah, that's all.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. It's good that day. Moved on to the next stage. So congratulations, IDC, for moving on to the next stage. Unfortunately, shiny players, you quite wasn't. Um, it was close. I'm gonna be quite nice today. It was close, but not close enough. IDC just performed just completely better, and I guess I might just wrap it up. Really, to be honest. Um, as we know, my name is Avoid. Thank you, Renke, for broadcasting and commentating. You know, this guy has just been carrying these streams lately and just performing so well. And guys, we do have upcoming games tomorrow that will be streamed, so you know, stay tuned for that. And obviously, once more again, my name is Avoid, and thank you for tuning in, guys. And we are out. Take care, guys.